Hello, so in this video I'm going to install a hard drive emulator, SCSI hard drive emulator that's using SD cards as the underlying storage, and I'm going to install it in this very nice sampler EMU e64. The sampler has a SCSI disk in it, but it's, I would say, mostly dead because a lot of the data on it cannot be read. I have the BlueSCSI emulator already soldered here, and I'm going to take apart this emulator and install the SCSI emulator in it. Okay, so what I've done so far is to take off the original hard drive, which was not functioning, and this is the hard drive. It's quite old SCSI disk, and I will be installing the BlueSCSI emulator. This is the emulator. You will also need a bracket to install it on the side of the machine. I've got the bracket together with the BlueSCSI. This bracket it's 3D printed, and it's not very expensive. I will also need a SD card with a blank image. I will put a link to the images into the description. I will need a 50-pin SCSI cable. I will also need two jumpers. One jumper is this jumper to power the SCSI emulator. Second jumper I will install onto the floppy connector, because I want to disconnect the floppy. To install the BlueSCSI into the emulator, you will also need these washers, which I got from the old hard drive, because otherwise the screw will fall through the big holes. And I mounted the bracket, so I can now install it inside. Okay, the BlueSCSI is in. You have to also enable the jumper to get the internal SCSI termination power. You need to jumper the internal SCSI termination, that's the one on the bottom. And you also need to jumper the floppy. If you see the side where there is the small one, you need to jumper the last jumpers on the opposite side. So I will just do that. Okay, so it's in. I also inserted the SD card. This is the SD card. I will later tape it over so it doesn't fall off when I transport the sampler. And let's turn it on. I've been lying. This is actually the second attempt at me turning it on, and during the first attempt no hard disk was found, so I realized I didn't load the firmware onto the Raspberry Pi Pico that's here. I also already taped it, so now it should probably start fine. I will look at the disk menu, and here it is, the Quantum BlueSCSI, and I will try to load to sample something into it, and we'll see. Okay, so let's sample something. I have Cork Monologue here, and let's make a new sample. And I created a simple patch. That's just pitch envelope on simple oscillator, and I will switch the oscillator to triangle. So I will get this heavy sub, and I will actually overdrive it here on sampling. we'll set time to a little longer. Yeah. I probably will need to set the threshold a bit higher because it's picking noise and that's triggering actually the threshold. Yeah, that sounds nice. And there we have it. Just a small addendum. I put it into preset and it sounds quite nice. So there you have it.